All right, today we have a 2011 Chevy Traverse, and it's kind of a misty day, rainy. So I am going to pull this car into, I'm gonna back it into the shop here, and we are going to change the bulbs for the tail lights. I had a turn signal on the passenger side rear go out, so I went and got new bulbs, and I was debating whether to do the LED bulbs or just regular bulbs, and I was going to do the LEDs. They was only $10 more, but then the guy started telling me I needed some special part or something to convert it to LED. I don't know what the truth really is to that, but I was in a hurry and I just wanted to get it done, so I'm just going back with regular bulbs. Okay, of course the first thing we want to do is open the hatch, and my mother's got some stuff to take to storage in here right now. But anyway, so over here what we got is we've got to pop these little things out right here. So I've got one of them popped out, and on these, like, let's see, you can tell right here is a groove, and on this one down here the groove was underneath, and that's nasty. I gotta clean that dirt out. Anyway, so there's a groove right in there, which apparently that ain't gonna work, so whoever put that on last didn't do a very good job. So anyway, there we go. And then kind of like a gas cap, they just hang on right there. So now you can see the bolt down in there, down in there. Okay, so what you're gonna need is a 7mm socket, and then that is going to get in here. Oh, come on, get on there now. There it is. That is going to get on there and take that out. So now that we got it loose in there, that'll do it by finger. All right, there's that one. Well, anyway, just laying in there now. That one's just laying there too now. So take kind of, do you like that? I guess this screwdriver ain't magnetic. Oh well. Come on, don't lose it. Set that to the side. And this one here, set that to the side. This just pops right out right there like that. I'm trying to do this one-handed while recording. And then you see you got your lights. Now I'm going to let this, actually what I'll do for the moment, so it's this one right here I'm going to be popping out. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. Should just go like this, and it pops out, and we can see, yeah, by the blackness on the bulb there, I don't know how well y'all can make that out, but see the blackness on this side where it's clear on that side, and we can see that from the blackness that it is burned out. I don't know if you can really see down into the elements or not. I don't even know. Yeah, basically one of them elements has burned out, so we're gonna get that changed. What we're gonna need is a package of these 7443 bulbs, and they come two to a pack at O'Reilly's, and the Sylvania brand is my preferred brand. Okay, we're gonna do the recording like this for a minute because I need both hands. So then what you're gonna do, you're gonna take this here bulb, you're gonna grab a firm hold of it, kind of wiggle it side to side. You're not going to turn it any at all. Just wiggle it side to side, and it pops right out. And what it looks like. And I think my camera deal is a little blurry. Anyway, then we have, so this is the old bulb, of course, and then we have the new bulb. And that new bulb is just going to go right back in the exact same way. It's just gonna just put it in there and kind of push it in and wiggle it a little bit and click in. And then just take and put that back on there like so. There we go to it. So first put that in. It won't seat down in there all the way, so turn it a little bit until it seats in, puts itself in. Then turn it back the opposite way, and voila. And then we can just simply put it all back together. There we go there. And then get our screws, screw in the socket. Go. Where it's snug, and then I back it off a little bit until I get the other one in. That way it's not so hard to get the other one in. Go. Right. Like there. Voila. Snug my finger, back of my ratchet. Barely gonna put it on there. Turn about half a turn. Do not want to over tighten these. There it is there. And then we pop these back in. Let's see. Oh, so there's a little. I see. Let me grab this and show y'all. So you can see right there, there's a little notch on the left-hand side right here, a little notch. And then on the back of this, you can see the little notch right here. And that's where they line up to. A little hard trying to do it one-handed. Bingo. There we go. Now it's seated in there. So then we do this other one, exact same way. There we go. And it's back in there. So now we will duplicate the driver's side the exact same way. Grab the screwdriver and right there. See the little notch right here. There we go. Just pops out nice and easy like that. There we go. Next finger loose. Somebody did not tighten these, whoever changed these last. I wouldn't recommend using any power tools to do this, because when you go to put it back in, you could very easily over tighten the screws and crack that plastic, and then you're talking probably $200 or $300 to replace these lenses. I really don't know how much they cost, but I can't imagine they'll be cheap. And these cars are pretty good cars, so they hold up a while, so you probably won't, chances of finding one of these at the scrapyard, I don't know. All right, so now, just grab a hold of that, pop it out. Oh, whoops. Just let it dangle, and then we'll grab this here. Oh, well, which way does it go? There it goes. Okay, like that there. And let me see here. If I can see if I can get sit this down somewhere where I can have both hands. I guess not. So anyway, See if I can do this one-handed. Or maybe I can use my chin. I don't know. Y'all just gonna have to bear with me. Get very careful. It will definitely break off. So now we'll set that one over here with the other bad bulb, which that one was still good. It was still working, and you can see it's not black anywhere. But seeing as I changed the driver's side, I'm deciding to go ahead and do them both while I'm back here. So now, oh, there's the new bulb. And then, let's see here. I'll put that in there. And I might be able to just kind of do this with my thumb. Yeah, there we go. See, right there, it just popped right in. And then we'll put that back in there. See where it, let's see where it's seated down. And then, let's see, put this on my knee again. And force it. There we go. Turn it right in. And now I can put it back on there. Now, one thing I do want to point out, you see that nub right there? That nub slides right into that hoe right there. So make sure that that slides in. If it's sticking out like that, any kind of way and not seating in perfect, you know that ain't in there. And there you go, you see it like that. So now I'll get my screws back in there. Uh-oh. Oh, there they are. Oh. Let's see. Can't tell if that went in or not. Feels like it did. Yeah, that went in. All right. And then, we'll see if that worked or not. It's a little difficult getting those started. And of course, I'm going in at an angle because of that silly thing. I think it started. Yep, it got it. All right, so we just finished screwing these in, and it's a done deal. Okay, that's tightened by hand. Tightened by hand. Now, put our ratchet on there. Come on. All right, and voila. Do the same thing down here. Yeah, and don't want to over tighten it. And then we pop these back in. Voila. And now these are done. Oh, grab my tools out of there. Oh. And the job is done. Now, let's see if they work. And that was the one that was out, and it now works, as well as the driver's side. And now I got the tail lights on, driver's side signal's going, and the passenger side signal's going. Now we'll go park this back in its spot and pull the other Traverse back in. I gotta say, I am a very big fan of these Traverses. They are seemingly very dependable cars. This is a 2011. This one I've had to put an alternator on. The 2015, the only thing I've had to do is change the battery. And when I pulled the battery out, It was 7 years old. It was an AC Delco, 7-year-old battery, and I was really blown away. And I did a test on it. It still has 10.5 volts in the battery, but just not strong enough to charge this. So I'm going to be doing a refurbish on that battery as well as some others. Maybe I'll make a video of that if I think about it. So I was really amazed. The 2015 model, the battery I just got done putting in is only the 3rd battery that car has ever seen. I looked at the date on the old battery. It's a 2017 battery. So apparently I had a battery change 2 years after it was bought new. And then hasn't had another one since. That's the long and the short of these vehicles. Oh yeah, there was one other thing I had to do to this car, and this I actually just did yesterday, I believe, which was I had to replace the battery in the remote. I bought a package of 6. I haven't replaced the battery in the remote of the white one yet. So I think since I got extra batteries, they didn't have a package of 1 or 2. I had to buy a 6-pack, unfortunately. It was all they had in stock. But seeing as I got the new batteries, I'm going to go ahead and replace the battery in, actually in this remote right here, because this is the key to the white Traverse. And then this is the key to this Traverse. And I really love this. Check this out. I can use the key to start it, of course. Lock it, and then voila, car starts. Love that. Love it, love it, love it. So now we will put this car back in the garage where I usually keep it. Oh. Love that backup camera. Which I say I love it. I really don't, because I mean it's nice and all, but I don't ever use it. I actually am more comfortable not using it, because that camera actually will trick you. It'll make it seem like you're closer to something than you are. Sometimes it won't pick up anything. It won't pick up some things that are there because it's out of the view of the camera. My mother went to back out in 2011 Traverse, which has the same backup camera and everything, and there was a 5th wheel sticking out, but it's high because of the cab over part. Well, the camera did not pick that part up as she almost backed into it. So I just prefer myself to drive without the backup camera